Hello, happy October, Northern Colorado real estate fans. I'm Shawn Archer with Anthony Meisner, our team lead down in our Boulder County office, and land titles data expert here to help me go through some of the stats for Larimer County for the month of September. And here we go, Anthony, lead us
Well, thanks for
away.
having me on. Do appreciate it. Obviously, we love
Sure.
doing this. It's my favorite thing to do as well. And let's just talk single family homes. Do you want to
Yeah,
talk about this one?
we're at 675, 879 is our average close price. Slightly above last year, but down a little bit over last month. And then our median close price is 582, 500. Same thing, just slightly under last year and a little bit less than last month. So kind of, it's probably seasonal stuff, I would say, Anthony, don't you think? Maybe?
Yeah, it just seems slow and steady and
Yeah.
stable. And yeah, the seasonality is kind of what it is. Now, on the flip side of it, I'll give you the bad news. The condo townhouse market is really not doing as well as the detached single family home market. Now, to be expected in some ways, right? I mean, this is a little bit more challenging when the markets get tough. They tend to take the first hit in the market. But, we're down 4.2% in the average, so 435. The median's right at 400, but for like the fourth or fifth straight month in a row, we've been significantly off of where we were last year. So the 5% drop in sales price really shouldn't surprise any of us, especially when we're all working in this market. But it's a tough pill to swallow. So at least it's data you're going to have to share with your clients.
Sure. This is kind of surprising. The average single family per square foot is at 266. And then we look at the condo, they're at 307 a square foot. And that doesn't even take into account your HOA fees on these condos. So big difference there. We know that the condo market's a much smaller product and price per square foot is going to be higher, but it's a significant difference in the cost there.
Yeah, I think the affordability in that condo townhouse market is really why we're seeing the prices start to dip, right? I mean, if you can go out and rent a place for 5 straight years and you're going to be better off than your payment, that makes it very difficult to be like, you know what, I really want to buy this year is a condo because it's my first house. Instead, we really have seen a lot of the median home buyers sit on the sidelines, and something will change eventually, but hopefully it's not priced for the next few years.
Sure. Supply, 1,910 active listings versus 1,702 this time, 12% increase over this time last year on the actives. And then in the new listings, we're up another 10% over last year. So significant more people are in the market trying to get these houses sold. So we got a lot more inventory and a lot more choices for the buyers right now.
With all that stuff coming off the market, it's probably largely due to the fact that we have about 200 more new listings coming on the market every month than the under contracts. So we look at the pending number, we're right around 500. It's actually not bad, right, Shawn? I mean, we're up 6.7% from this time last year, but we're just nowhere near the amount of buyers as we have sellers. And so that's creating that influx. And, as people started to get frustrated, put stuff on early in the year, maybe it didn't get sold. We're starting to see a lot of that expire off, really starting in July. And here we are. Basically, the market feels exactly like it did last year this time, which is so bizarre, right?
Yeah.
Because we didn't get there in the same way.
No. Average days on MLS 50 for so it's up significantly, 19% over last days, and then the closed to list price at 98.4, almost identical to the same time last year. So average days on MLS, not shocking, this time of the year. It typically seems to go up a little bit. So 50 days versus 42, that's a fairly significant difference.
Well, the only other thing I have to add is let's talk a little bit about showing traffic. Now, the good news is buyers in Larimer County look at a lot less homes to go under contract than most. So 8.8 showings to pending, that's super low, right? Most of the time, we've seen it for 3 months now, but most of the time that number should be somewhere around 12, 15, somewhere in there maybe. But the good news is with the amount of buyers being so slow, with only 3 showings per listing, very similar to last year, very similar to last month, at least they're going under contract after they kind of picked and choose, right? Like obviously they're very clearly in the market or they're not even looking at houses. So it's a good sign to see that Larimer County is kind of plugging along, even though it is slow and steady.
Yep, absolutely.
Well, thanks for having me today. That's what I've got for you.
Sure. Thanks, Shawn Archer, Anthony Meisner, Land Title. If you can have any questions, concerns, anything title related, we're here to help you guys. Thanks. Have a great day.